Security Advisor Mike Waltz will be in Greenland Thursday. No mention in the statement from the White House about President Trump's goal of acquiring the country.
Her office says she'll be part of a delegation to visit historical sites, learn about Greenland's heritage, and attend Greenland's national dog sled race. President Trump has said many times that the U.S., not Denmark, should control Greenland for national security reasons.
Fox's Jill Nato. Former Utah Congresswoman Mia Love died, 49 years old. She had brain cancer. America's listening to Fox News.
The news is sponsored by Lee University, where you can expect something great.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law.
There are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology, mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
Well, good morning. It is 7:03, Mix 1041. We're on MixTV.tv. Mix Mornings presented by Bradley Medical Center. All right, Bridget, how are your brackets
goodness.
After this first weekend?
Don't even ask. My Final Four's still intact. We can talk about that.
Oh, really?
I've actually moved up. I'm in 175th place.
Oh, yeah, Mix Madness?
Yep.
There's 315. I don't even know where I am. I don't care. I lost, for some reason, I had Clemson in because I wouldn't put Houston in the Final Four. I picked Duke to win like everybody else. So,
Yeah.
Boring. Lady Vols won last night. But here are the winners. So the winners after the round of 64, this has been as of Friday night, Jerry Wood and Jason Cox. No.
Not yet.
Tied for the Mix Madness lead. Of course, we give prizes away every round. And so Jason Cox, who is with FCA. Of course, we've known Jason for a long time. He used to be on the old UT show we did. And then Jerry Wood, I think I know Jerry. They both they were tied on Friday night after the games, and this for Mixed Madness. And then the round of 32 winner after last night's games is Ethan Merritt. So congratulations, Ethan. He's now leading Mixed Madness as a big tie at number 2.
I believe that's Richard and Sharon Jackson's son-in-law.
Oh, really?
I think, yes.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. I didn't know who he was. And then ESPN Cleveland Tournament Challenge, round of 64, Jason Cox led after Friday's games, and then after last night, Gary Batisius. Maybe. I don't know. Gary is 99.5% on his pick, so we need to get with him before next year.
Yeah.
So there you go. They all win prizes. All right. Let's get to the news now, 7:05. Oh, and then, of course, the big news from March Madness. UT plays Kentucky in the Sweet 16 Thursday. Yeah, Thursday night.
Okay.
In Indianapolis.
Ooh, go Vols.
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
All right. All right, local and state news. Good morning from the Logan Thompson Law News Desk. And a wildfire burning over 300 acres on Fredonia Mountain in Sequatchie County, forcing evacuations on Sunday. The fire near Doss Mountain Road has spread across multiple structures and mountains. Residents in the Fredonia community there in Sequatchie County have been evacuated to Flat Mountain Baptist Church and other safe areas. A no burn order already was in effect. No cause is known. The Chattanoogan.com reports this morning a Ray County man in custody after investigation by the TBI's Internet Crimes Against Children Unit. The Sequatchie County Sheriff's Office and the 12th Judicial Drug Task Force said Michael Williford, age 38, first arrested October of 2024 for sexual exploitation of a minor. Further investigation revealed he created child sexual abuse material. He was taken into custody, remains in jail without bond. Again, this in Ray County. Two-vehicle crash, Highway 58, Chattanooga, on Friday evening left a 61-year-old woman dead. According to Chattanooga police, a Hyundai turning under a flashing yellow light when it was struck by a Jeep traveling in the opposite direction. The name of the victim has not been released. Tennessee has its first measles case of 2025 in Middle Tennessee. That, according to the State Department of Health. Officials say the individual became infected early March, and is recovering at home. A woman who survived a house fire December of last year reunited with a deputy who saved her life. When a garage apartment caught fire on Sourwood Trail, Deputy Dale Leinert, Bradley County Sheriff's Office, arrived first, learned that Kayla Valdivia was trapped inside. Unable to enter due to heavy smoke and flames, Leinert used his voice and flashlight, guided her to safety, and they were reunited. And as spring home renovation season begins, kicks into high gear, Tennessee officials warning residents be cautious of home improvement scams. The Tennessee Attorney General's Office, Department of Commerce and Insurance say home improvement fraud is a top consumer complaint. Last year, the state issued nearly $1 million in civil penalties for contractor violations. To avoid scams, verify your contractor has licenses at verify.tn.gov. Get multiple bids. Avoid paying in full up front. Red flags include door-to-door sales, high-pressure tactics, and requests for cash-only payments. Oh, by the way, we are kicking off our this year's second annual Mix 104.1 Home Refresh, Spring Home Refresh, presented by Cleveland Insurance. And yes, Shelton is coming in, we think.
Oh, good.
So, speaking of scams, we'll have Shelton here. All right, let's get a check of the streets at 7:09.
Good morning. This Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. It's the March Slam Dunk Trade-Up event at Don Ledford Automotive Center. The best deals on Chevrolet, GMC, and pre-owned vehicles. Northley Highway and DonLedford.com, where they say yes. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. And taking a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras, the interstate is looking good as well. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. This traffic report is brought to you by Waste Connections of Cleveland. Efficient, state-of-the-art, automated curbside service. Find out more by visiting wasteconnections.com/ClevelandTN.
You know how you love it when people correct me.
Yes, I do.
Good morning, Wendy Hurst, whose son actually plays for UT, who tells me I'm wrong. Tennessee plays Friday night.
Okay.
Did I say Thursday?
Yes, you did.
Did I?
Yes. I don't know.
You know what, Wendy? Here's my problem when I put things together in my sleep, which is basically what I do. Anyway, I've got it actually written right here. And I said Thursday. No, Kentucky plays Tennessee, and they should know because they're probably going to be there, Wendy and Matt, in Indianapolis. Kentucky UT Friday night.
All right.
And they're actually the first game. They're about 7. Wendy, while you're in Indianapolis, I'll be in Atlanta at the region finals there. So looking forward to that. All right, it's 7:10. Hey, time for the Hardee's Wake Up. Listen to this. Hardee's has sweet spring flavors with Hardee's new strawberry lemon biscuit, packed with strawberry and lemon flavor, topped with a drizzle of icing. This delicious sweet biscuit available all day. And your choice, a single 2-pack or 4-pack options. And folks, don't forget, Hardee's is now serving breakfast until noon, something that local AJ&S restaurants have worked on for a long time. Now they are. Breakfast until noon at Hardee's, and these new sweet strawberry lemon biscuits all day.
Strawberries in springtime go. Hardee's Original Bag packs 2 full-size favorites plus fries and a drink for just $6.99. No junior burgers or tiny nuggies, just full-size goodness for big-time value. The $6.99 Original Bag, only at Hardee's.
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything right. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
Did you know that a large number of student athletes vape, thinking it will give them a boost in performance? But you can't play if you can't breathe. Escape the Vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
At Basement and Crawl Space Solutions, we're excited to announce our partnership with USS. Together, we bring additional resources and over 30 years experience.
We can tackle bigger challenges and deliver even better results to protect Chattanooga homes now more than ever.
Call USS.
At summer camp, kids find their why. Friendship and fun, a world of adventure beneath a golden sun. When kids find new passions, they find their why. Summer camp season starts soon. Find your why for a better us.
It's Ram Truck Month at Crown CDJR Cleveland. Shop over 200 new Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Rams. Up to $11,000 off MSRP. Or get financing as low as 1.9% for up to 72 months. Buzzer beater savings on new Ram 1500 pickups. $11,000 off MSRP. Crown CDJR. The better way to buy and service. Visit CrownChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
Owned Mermaid mattress. Keeping your dollars local is important, and so is buying from a family, not a firm.
For today, we'll have rain showers moving out of our area this morning. Partly cloudy for the afternoon, a high of 68 and a low of 41 this evening. For tomorrow, partly cloudy, a high of 77 and a low of 42. And then on Wednesday, sunny skies and a high of 67. Your current Milligan Vein temperature is 51 degrees. Taking a look at the central heat and air radar, we do still have a few rain showers in our listening area.
This weather forecast is brought to you by PhD Pharmacy, Keith Street, near Harrison Pike. Free delivery within a 50-mile radius of Cleveland. Call Gina Moser-Patterson today at 423-614-6650.
All right, 7:15, couple of big announcements later this hour. About 7:30, we'll announce our big new contest that we're doing here. We've got some details on that that we're going to actually kick off later this morning. And then Dr. Paul Conn has a big announcement about Lee University, something brand new that they are doing that you're going to want to hear about. Now, listen, if you're someone who's listening on the radio and you can't, you got to get out of the car or whatever, you can go back on mixtv.tv, either watch us live there or go back and watch clips later on. It's 7:15.
Car troubles bringing you down? Drive safe, drive smart.
Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, and tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
Magnolia Dental Center of Cleveland wants to welcome you to the Magnolia family, a local dental clinic that uses their God-given knowledge and skills to bless our community through dentistry, checkups and cleanings, fillings and crowns, dentures and partials, emergency dental care, and so much more. Conveniently located at 2190 Chambliss Avenue. Call them at 476-3307 to set up an appointment today for you and your loved ones, ages 12 and up. Free exam and x-ray through March 31st.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight.com. Bank account's too low? Check into cash. So where do you go.com? Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. Boom, boom, ba-dum, boom.
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show, The Drive, and more of your favorite shows. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
Hardee's original bag packs 2 full-size favorites plus fries and a drink for just $6.99. No junior burgers or tiny nuggies, just full-size goodness for big-time value. The $6.99 original bag, only at Hardee's.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Hi, my name is Everest and I'm from Walker Valley High School. Vaping nicotine has become a serious issue in our schools. Over 40% of high school students have reported that they have used a vape, and the number is only rising. It's time to escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
Your time matters, and at Direct Primary Care Associates, we know that. Listen to Shauna as she explains how we've helped her.
Being a working mom, owning my own business and having children, Direct Primary Care is so much more convenient for me because I can just pick up my phone, shoot a message to my doctor, tell him what's going on, and he can give me an answer right then. If I need to go in, I know it's going to be a quick visit. I go in and then I'm out. I don't have time to drive to the doctor, sit for an hour in a waiting room, and then sit for even longer waiting on the doctor to come in while my child is destroying the office. So my time, I feel like, is worth as much as the doctor's time. And with Direct Primary Care, I'm treated that way.
If you'd like to learn more about Direct Primary Care Associates, visit our website at directpca.com or call 423-650-4831.
Or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank Celebration List. At Simmons Bank, they've been helping their customers make their dreams come true since 1903. Call Ken Do, 423-381-3427.
220. That's where I am in Mix Madness.
Oh, I'm beating you. That's
220 out of 315. So who'd you say? Ethan Merritt is now leading Mix Madness.
Okay.
Tied for second would be Kay Blackwell, either Jim or Jerry Veenstra, Jay Veenstra, H. Willis, and then Jerry Wood. And then over on, this is Mix Madness, over on ESPN Cleveland 101.3, we have Gary Batsias. I believe that's how you say it. He won... He's the leader now. He won round of 32 on ESPN Cleveland's bracket. He is 99.5% in his picks. Now, I will say, I told Gary what to pick.
Yeah.
I didn't want to take any credit for myself.
Because you can't win anyway, right?
I can't win anyway. Thank you for all the well wishes about the UCLA Bruins, and thank you very much. I guess you missed the part. It was my late father's birthday. Some of you out there who text me, go Vols. Thank you. Oh, no, a big win for UT. And they play Kentucky Friday night.
Friday night. You said Thursday earlier.
In Indianapolis. Well, mom of the Vols, at least Grant Hurst, Wendy, corrected me. All right, 7:21.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
I got a wildfire burning in Sequatchie County still this morning. Burned over 300 acres on Fredonia Mountain in Sequatchie County, forcing evacuations. More on that at the top of the hour. Also, the Tennessee Department of Health confirmed the state's first measles case of the year, originating in Middle Tennessee. And we also have the state attorney general's office is warning residents to be cautious of home improvement scams. Those stories and more in full detail at the top of the hour.
This news update brought to you by Cleveland Plywood Company, 2700 20th Street Northeast in Cleveland.
Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. It's the March Slam Dunk Trade-Up event at Don Ledford Automotive Center. The best deals on Chevrolet, GMC, and pre-owned vehicles. Northley Highway and DonLedford.com, where they say yes. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Drive safely out there. Taking a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras. The interstate's still looking good as well. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ritapest Mix Line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar Line. This traffic report is brought to you by Southland Finance. Exciting changes are happening at Southland Finance. They're still here to offer the same services they always have and so much more. Call or stop by their Cleveland office at the corner of 25th Street, Peerless Road. Find out how Southland Finance is growing to serve you. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
It's Ram Truck Month at Crown City JR.
Well, we like to think what makes Andrew Johnson make different is the way we work with our community and our customers. We also have a great staff with a lot of experience that we feel like can help you whatever your need is for banking. I love the community of it. Like I said, I was born and raised here. I've seen it grow, and I love our growth pattern. It's just a great place to live with friendly people that just make you feel at home.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Bridgestone and Firestone tire dealers in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
Mix 104.1 and Honda of Cleveland are teaming up to give one deserving teacher in our local area the chance to win a 2025 Honda Civic LX. Nominate your favorite teacher at mymix1041.com or on the Mix 1041 app.
Dad, what are you doing? We have an important meeting soon.
What could be more important than making sure this mattress is right for our customer?
You're right.
Oh, well, you should listen to your dad more. Now help me make this bed.
Right now, during our Catch Z, Save G sale, you can save up to 57% on overstock Mermaid brand mattresses.
And that's only at Mermaid Mattress.
Your sleep, locally handmade, hand-delivered.
Attention shoppers, don't forget to ask our certified butchers for great recipe tips.
This is an authentic butcher shop, where meat is hand-cut in-store, beef is ground fresh daily, and expert advice from a certified butcher is always free of charge.
Free advice? That's what I call value. The quality I crave, the value I count on.
Nobody does food like Food City.
Best mix and best variety. We are Mix 104.1 726, the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center.
Whenever you see the big box chains that sell mattresses, you'll also find locally owned Mermaid Mattress, either across the street or around the corner, where more of your dollars will stay local.
All right, for today, we do have rain showers moving out of our area this morning. This morning, we'll have partly cloudy skies this afternoon, a high of 68 and a low of 41 tonight. For tomorrow, mostly sunny, a high of 76 and a low of 42. Sunny on Wednesday with a high of 67. Your current Milligan Vein temperature is 51 degrees. Taking a look at the central heat and air radar, we do still have some rain showers moving out of our listening area.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Aubrey's of Cleveland. Aubrey's of Cleveland offers some of the most fresh and delicious food in East Tennessee. Stop in tonight for dinner or order online at aubreysrestaurant.com. Click the Cleveland location and order there.
March Madness is here, and the Cleveland Family YMCA has a slam dunk offer just for you. Join the Y between March 16th and 31st and enjoy a $0 join fee, plus up to $18.91 off of your March membership rate.
Mix 1041.
Welcome back. Your time is 5:14, and this is the scene this morning down in Goose Pond in Scottsboro, Alabama. The rain's still coming down, leading to a lot of wet road conditions here across the Tennessee Valley. Now, fortunately, we're not dealing with any severe weather, but the rain will continue for the next couple of hours, and then we're eventually going to get some sunshine back in the forecast. So by the time we wrap this show up at 7 o'clock, a lot of this is going to be out of here, but we still have some steady rain across North Georgia, in and around Dalton, up through Cleveland and Athens. In fact, some pretty heavy rain moving along 75 just north of Cleveland and south of Athens. So no matter where you're traveling out, there's going to be some wet roads, so give yourself a little extra time. Of course, we need the rain. It's been dry. Some areas picking up about a half of an inch to up to an inch along the Cumberland Plateau. And of course, with that fire breaking out in Sequatchie County, rain is certainly a good thing this morning, but it is going to end. And after this morning, we're not looking at another rain chance until at least Sunday. So dry air going to meld back in. High pressure going to dominate our weather for much of the week, and temperatures are going to be warm. In fact, we're stepping out to mild temperatures in the 50s area wide. Later today, we're going to climb into the upper 60s to maybe lower 70s, reaching 64 in Blue Ridge, 66 in Athens, and 62 in Altamont. So as you track out the rest of your Monday, again, after showers in this morning, we're going to have clearing skies. Sunshine returns, a nice breeze out of the northwest, and the rest of the day looking pretty good. We do have a weak disturbance that comes through later on, could bring some cloud cover, showing some light rain, but I don't think we're going to see any more rain today after this morning. And then going into your Tuesday, a mix of sun and clouds for much of the day, and things are looking nice and dry. And really, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, all the way through next weekend, it looks like we're going to stay relatively dry with the exception of Sunday. It's going to be our next chance of seeing some showers and storms here. But we have been dry, and that's a big reason we've been dealing with some of these wildfires, not only here in the Tennessee Valley, but across much of the southeast. Moderately dry conditions still expanded all the way across western North Carolina, southeast Tennessee, and parts of North Georgia. And yesterday we had the fire break out, actually several fires across Sequatchie County, and the one that's still going is the Dawes Mountain Road fire, and it's burned over 450, approaching 500 acres now, and it's 50% contained. So some of that rain has helped things, but there is the chance that it flares back up a little bit this afternoon. Hopefully not, but with that smoke still out there, again, even as the fire starts to go out, you're going to have some of that smoldering, and Futurecast smoke still showing that fire just south of Dunlap, spreading some of that smoke across Hamilton and parts of Bradley, Whitfield, and as far south as Murray and Gilmer County. So we'll have to keep an eye on that throughout the day. If you see or smell some smoke, that's why we do have some of those fires going on to our north here in Chattanooga. Here's a look at your next 7 days. Generally going to be in the 70s, climbing to around 80 by Friday. So spring-like weather on the way all week long, and that trend continues through the end of the month and through that first week of April. So it looks like there could be more 80-degree days in our near future. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast. 20% chance of a shower between now and about, we'll call it 7 a.m. And then the rest of the day, we're going to start to dry out. So we're clearing out today. Yeah, we'll have another hour or so of rain.
Join us here in a second. Sponsored by the Town Squire. Back with that in a moment.
The Town Squire has shoes. Yes, shoes. Excellent selection. Florsham, Johnson & Murphy, Peter Millar, and Johnny O. The Town Squire Shoe Department. Stewart Park Plaza, Keith Street in Cleveland. The shop that appreciates the customer.
All right, Mix 1041, Stephen Shelton, who's been with us for well over 20 years, but also in his real life owns Cleveland Insurance. How are you?
I'm good, Steve. How are you?
Congratulations on winning the Masters. I didn't know. Wearing the green jacket.
Well,
is this your celebration of Tiger Woods with Don Jr.'s ex-wife?
Actually, Larry asked me to wear this morning.
Oh, it's an NIL.
Yeah, so little NIL deal.
I'm in my Town Squire finest here.
I can see that, and you said you had one exactly like this, I believe. But,
I almost wore it.
But that would have been we'd had a problem there. So it's
I'd have just taken mine off. Shelton, before we make the big announcement, let's talk about the NCAA tournament. What do you make of it?
Well, I mean, a lot of people were saying the SEC had too many teams in it, and I'm not sure they're correct or incorrect, but I will say having 7 of the 16 teams left is a pretty strong statement by the conference. But I tell you, just watching all those games the last few days, it almost seems like a collision course with Florida and Duke at this point.
So let's point out some of the matchups set up. Let me grab my sports here. First of all, Lady Vols got a big win over Ohio State last night. How about that?
It's huge. For her to be able to, Coach Caldwell to be able to get the Lady Vols into the Sweet 16, that's a big step.
It sure is. NCAA tournament yesterday, Kentucky over Illinois, 84-75. So now we'll have Kentucky and UT Friday night in Indianapolis.
That'll be fun. Tennessee just has a lot of matchup problems when it comes to Kentucky. Kentucky's beat them twice this year. I don't think Tennessee's got enough in the tank offensively, unless they just, Kentucky has a poor shooting night. But I think if there is the winner of this game, I think has a really good chance of getting to that Final Four, because I think Houston may be, of the 1 seeds, I believe they're the most vulnerable. That
Midwest bracket, they say, is the weakest, and we'll have to see. Duke. Oh, my goodness. Duke and Cooper Flagg, who's, of course, headed to be the number 1 pick in the NBA draft. Not announced that yet, but 89-66 over Baylor. They will take on. It'll be Duke and Arizona. Arizona won late last night.
Yeah, Arizona is a team that has kind of been okay all year. They've not been what I would call one of my top 4 or 5 teams in the nation. But when you look at their body of work, they're here for a reason. But I'm serious. I think Duke is just... Now that Flagg's back and it showed that he's playing well, and I just think Duke is going to be hard to beat out of that East Division.
The other team that everybody's talking about, the Florida Gators. What a classic! What a thriller yesterday! Beat the 2-time defending champion UConn Huskies 77-75. Danny Hurley should resign immediately from UConn after sobbing after the game. Get out there. You think John Wood never sobbed? Of course, John Wood never lost.
Well,
but no, get out. It's over.
He's become instantly, about instantly, the villain of college basketball. And every great story needs a villain, and he has nailed it.
He's done. Get out. Stop crying. Okay. Florida, Maryland. Thursday after Florida beat UConn. That's because Maryland had that buzzer beat. All right. So Florida buzzer beat over Colorado State. Did Queen travel?
I think looking back, it's very easy to be an official in slow motion because you can see every little thing that happens.
Well, so can they, by the way.
I thought he took almost 4 steps if you go back and start counting them when he picked the basketball up. So it's a tough way to go out for Colorado State. But Maryland, like I said, I don't think it really matters at this point, because I think either one of these are probably going to get run really hard by Florida next week.
Ole Miss, one of the 7 SEC teams left. They beat Iowa State 91-78. Ole Miss and Michigan State Friday night. That's because in Atlanta. That's because Michigan State beat New Mexico 71-63.
Yeah, Michigan State. Tom Izzo always has these guys ready to go. The Spartans ready to go this time of year. But I tell you, Mississippi, I've got to see them play 2 times in person this year, and they're good. They really are good. And so I don't think they've got enough to beat the Spartans, but I would love to see an Auburn-Ole Miss game to see who gets the Final Four.
All right, and speaking of which, Auburn will play Michigan on Friday night in Atlanta. I'll actually be there at the State Farm Arena. Blake Beard and I going back and forth. He couldn't understand. I don't know what. Well, he owns Duck Donuts, day-old donuts down there.
Day-old.
So, God bless Ken Beard. And Blake's begging me for tickets like I have any pull whatsoever. I had to buy my ticket.
I mean,
pretty expensive.
I would think that the Beard family could pull that off, but I would think.
Well, just fill some more teeth.
I don't know.
But anyway, of course, Blake sells some more donuts. Good luck with that. Let's see. All right, so we got Florida, Maryland Thursday, Duke, Arizona, BYU, Alabama. What about that?
BYU can shoot. They really can. They put a lot of points up, and if there's one Achilles heel that Bama has and has had all season is defensively, they're just not very good. But I would be shocked to see BYU move on in this one.
John Calipari, Arkansas, beat Rick Pitino and the Johnnies.
I was on ESPN Cleveland 1013 on Tuesday. And the one statement I wish, you always have, you every morning, one statement you could take back if you could. Yes. Mine was, I thought Arkansas was the biggest fraud in the NCAA tournament.
That's Calipari's a fraud.
And so now you look at them and you're like, okay, they're in Sweet 16 and they're playing really well. But I think Texas Tech, I think they're head and shoulders better than Arkansas. But what a job Calipari has done. And the question now was, when Calipari gets, kind of bumped out of town, in Lexington, was Calipari the problem, or was the Wildcat Nation the problem? But one of the two, since they're both there, the marriage. The marriage.
They all deserve each other.
Yep.
All right, so here we go. Let's go to our Mixed Madness winners after the round of 64. Shelton, it was Jerry Wood and Jason Cox tying. So we do prizes every round. So after Friday, they tied. We're going to do a drawing. Although, it's Duck Donuts. Hey, Blake, you're going to give an extra, forget the drawing. I'm giving a dozen donuts, and I'll commit Blake to this because he bothered me so much Saturday night. Good, I'll read those texts. He couldn't comprehend the nights of the tournament in Atlanta. I kept telling him, it's Friday. No, it's Thursday. Well, it's Friday. No, it's Thursday. Anyway, God bless Jessica and I. I will speak for you on your divorce. Hey, Jerry and Jason, we're giving both of you a dozen donuts. Let's see here. Then we've got Ethan Merritt. Bridget, we know Ethan, or you do?
Yes, that is Richard and Sharon Jackson's son-in-law.
God bless them. Oh, my God in heaven. Oh, could you imagine them being your in-laws? Oh, Lord. The Addams Family. Pop, pop. ESPN Cleveland, Jason Cox wins the first round. Then this guy named Gary Bitsias.
Something like that.
Bitsicas. 99.5% in his picks.
There's no way.
You coached him.
Nah, there's no chance. This guy.
Shelton, we got a big announcement to make. It's the real reason you're here.
Well, first of all, when I was driving in, I heard you playing Morgan Wallen about wrecked my truck. Then I heard
living at Morgan Wallen.
And then I heard you had a cowboy hat or something in here. I was looking around, but no, yeah, no, big. We do this. This is the second year I think we've done this. I believe. Hand this to Shelton.
Act like he knows what's going on. He's wearing his green jacket in celebration of Tiger and Vanessa. All right. Well, it's true. They're out, man.
So the spring home refresh. This is a 10-week contest. 10 weeks is a long time, by the way. It is a long time. And as you can tell, I'm learning this just as everyone in Radio Land is learning. So it is.
That's like me when we do games.
Yeah, everything I'm about to tell you, I'm just as surprised as you're going to be. So our annual 10-week contest celebrates spring, showcasing local businesses and giving away some awesome prizes to our listeners. Each week we will give away weekly prize.
Time out. Yeah. You go ahead and do this. I forgot my creamer in my office. I'm going to go get it, and you just talk.
Okay, that's no problem. Yeah, man. You'd be listening just about as much as anyways. Hey, each week for 10 weeks.
You like the shirt and pants combination?
I like the Nike. I like the Nike. This is really this thing. This thing has really fallen off the rails. I mean, this
What are we doing here?
I have no idea. I heard something about Dr. Conn, so this thing is really. Yeah, this thing and Gene Elledge and Dr. Conn both are here, and so listen. What are we talking about again?
The spring home refresh.
The spring, and we're actually still live on the air. I'm pretty certain we're not at commercial break. This is even worse. Hey, there's going to be 10 weeks. Total value of prizes over $6,000. We're going to start. Is it this week or next week?
This week.
This week, yes. Because I'm like I said, it's a $250 Visa gift card. You can win a queen size mattress from Mermaid Mattress, a porch swing from Bender Realty. Publix Ottawa is a $300 Fill the Fridge gift card. I'm not sure you can even fill a shopping cart with that. But anyways,
Dr. Conn saw you and made a U-turn. He couldn't get out of here quick enough.
He actually asked.
He doesn't want to be associated
with your dress attire. He was really concerned with your dress attire.
Well, no, it's a Zoom meeting.
I understand completely.
Your friend Gene Elledge over
yeah, absolutely. We're still on the spring home refresh. By
the way,
are we
done yet?
No, we're not. The Flooring Center, a $1,000 gift card to either of their stores. Best roofing or roof inspection, and
Darlia Conn just entered this contest.
Two ferns from Green Acres, and again $250 gift card from Cleveland Insurance. Yeah. I'm not even sure what Dr. Conn just said, but it's fine. Really, it is. It's fine.
He said you couldn't make it at Lee University.
Dr. Conn, I went to a rural school.
You're the one we don't want.
Did you hear what I said?
What?
I said, no, Dr. Conn went to a rural school down there in Tennessee Temple.
No.
We just couldn't pay the bills. It's fine. So anyways.
Are you done?
I am done.
Okay.
I am done. Yep.
So we're going to start taking qualifiers actually right now. So if you want to win this, it's over $6,000 in prizes. We start this morning. So
Absolutely.
We're looking forward to it.
And I'm as excited as
you just got back from the beach. You don't care about anything.
As anybody.
All right, Shelton, we're looking forward to it. Folks, Bridget, they can call or text in right now. Is that right?
That's right. 423-614-6499. Again, 423-614-6499. You can call or text to get in on the drawing.
All right, coming up, we have Dr. Paul Conn and Gene Elledge. We're going to talk with them in just a few moments about Dr. Conn has a big announcement, but I will be talking about the we'll get Dr. Conn's feelings on March Madness. We'll do that coming up. Stand by.
Feeling like your home needs a refresh? Visit the showroom at Wholesale Supply.
My name is Mark Roadtruck. My job has me on the road a lot. When I decided to get a new EV, it was a no-brainer that Don Ledford is where I was going to go. The selling experience was fantastic. When I made the decision to buy the EV, I had heard concerns of what's called range anxiety. You've got a certain range you can go, and you got to charge up. The Chevrolet app is fantastic, and it really put my range anxiety at ease. I recommend Don Ledford to everyone because they treat you like family.
Ready? If you want cool lawyers in Southeast Tennessee to represent you, it's Logan Thompson. We're cool, and we get results.
All right, let's do it again.
Yeah.
You get a yearly checkup. Shouldn't your air? With your local Lennox dealer, regular care equals perfect air. With technology you can touch, comfortable air you can feel, and savings you can see. Not just perfect air, perfect for you air.
Call Dale's Heating and Air to upgrade your air today.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show, The Drive, and more of your favorite shows. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
Hardee's original bag packs 2 full-size favorites plus fries and a drink for just $6.99. No junior burgers or tiny nuggies, just full-size goodness for big-time value. The $6.99 original bag, only at Hardee's.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time and your current. You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature in Cleveland is brought to you by Milligan Vane.
And Steve.
I'm doing good. How are you, Dr. Elledge?
I'm fine. Thank you, Steve. Thanks for having us.
Absolutely. Dr. Conn, you've got a big announcement to make, but first, let's talk March Madness for just a second.
March Madness, there is no madness like March Madness.
What do you think?
I think all those Duke haters out there, and there's a few still around, I'm sorry, guys, but it's going to be Duke from here on in.
Yeah.
You know, yeah.
I think Duke wins it.
Now I'm proud of the SEC. 7 teams in the final 16. I mean, I think they showed they belonged there.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be interesting from here on in. Mm-hmm. And Florida's pretty tough. Mm-hmm. But, you know, I'm afraid it's Duke. Cooper Flagg hasn't even had his big night yet.
They really haven't.
Now, think when they get him turned loose. Yeah. So, the Duke haters, we got some over at our place, you know.
Oh, I bet.
Oh, yeah. Tar Heel fans, they're hard to deal with.
Bill Estes, one of them.
Bill Estes is one. Randy Sheets, you know Randy Sheets?
I know Randy, yeah.
His Tar Heel mania borders on a truly pathological state, you know. So they thought when Krzyzewski left, okay, we'll have about 10 years. No, not going to happen. Not going to happen.
That's they're doing great, and once Cooper Flagg announces for the NBA, he'll be the number 1 pick.
Of course, and you've already declared that anyway, so you know they got to follow through on it. By the way, let me say, I hate to take it away from the Duke haters, but I want to reassure these big Orange fans: don't get nervous.
Why?
Kentucky's going down.
Oh
yeah.
UT.
Yeah, oh yeah. UT is legit this year. So
yeah, obviously.
Yeah, it's like Kentucky's playing a little above their pay grade so far.
Yes.
I believe it's hard to beat anybody 3 times in a year.
That is. Yeah.
So I feel pretty good about the Vols this round.
Yes, and then
then they're on their own.
Also, today's Peyton Manning's birthday. So, I mean, he's 49 today. So, it's
Peyton Manning's 49?
Peyton Manning.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness.
49 today. Gene Elledge, you been watching any of this basketball?
I have been.
What do you think?
Been. I've got my picks in.
Yeah.
I'm about 3rd or 4th place in our little pool.
We have a pool, no betting.
We do.
No betting.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, instead of dollars,
You're right.
we use these Bible bookmarks.
Yeah.
You know? They're kind of like trading cards. You know, it's an interesting subject sometimes, Steve. Maybe, you know what, you're a godly man.
Amen.
Or formerly a godly man. But,
I'm Baptist now, so it's okay.
Yeah,
It's all
well,
fine.
it's hard to tell with Baptists.
Yeah,
but the whole thing of betting, so everybody uses the betting terminology, you know, the odds, the betting. So we need to have a conversation about that sometime. I think I've got a way that people who are dubious about the moral implications of betting can sanctify that practice.
Okay, go right ahead. You can't just tease us. You got to tell us.
You got to tithe double to Lee University. You know?
What a lead-in.
What
a lead-in.
Well, now here's the other thing. If you bet and you give all the winnings away, it's not betting, is it? Because nothing's at risk.
That's right. That's exactly right. That's a wonderful
So
point.
anyway, I started to say you can bet on Duke, but I decided, no, you can't bet on Duke.
No.
That's a vice.
So, all right. Well, the real reason we're here, Dr. Paul Conn with us, of course, president of Lee University. And there's a big announcement to make this morning, Dr. Conn.
We do, and that's why Gene Elledge is here with me. Gene is the vice president for academics at Lee, and we're rolling out the public announcement of a big new initiative in, drum roll,
If we were a rail station, we'd have one.
engineering.
Wow.
Yeah, so now engineering doesn't sound intuitively like it's a very natural fit for a place that's emphasized the liberal arts and the humanities. Music is our big calling card, religious studies, pre-medical, all those sorts of things. But yeah, we are starting an engineering program, and we're rolling out a big new campaign, a $15 million campaign to build a new engineering building on our campus with all the bells and whistles.
Wow.
So Gene Elledge is the head of the academic part of that program. Now, you know, I don't care that much about the academics, you know.
Yeah, right.
You know, so she's heading up the academic part of that program, and we're going to be talking a lot about it in the community. It'll be announced this week on various other media. I hate to mention other media
Oh,
here
please mention them. No.
But it will be announced in secondary media.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we think the time has come. And I see this as a kind of a matching up to what we did 10 years ago with nursing. 10 years ago, I was out here talking with you. You were just a lad at the time, you know. But say, we're going to start nursing. It's a tough startup. But 10 years ago, we started nursing, and within 10 years, we've got a wonderful, state-of-the-art building, beautifully equipped, great faculty, and we're putting hundreds of nurses into the mainstream of community life here in Lower East Tennessee, and we think we can do the same thing over the next 10 years with engineering.
We're joined by Dr. Paul Conn, Dr. Gene Elledge, announcing an engineering program will begin at Lee University. We're going to talk a little more about that. But back to nursing for just a second, which you hard to believe it's been 10 years, but I have had CEOs of hospitals, board chair, tell me that the best nurses they have are from Lee University.
Oh, that's great to hear, and I've heard that too. And it's so exciting. We just had the 10th year anniversary over at Lee of our nursing program a couple of months ago. See all those young nurses coming back in who have come out of high school, decided to go into nursing, go through the 4-year nursing program, pass the national exam called the NCLEX, usually on their first try. And so many of them, large majority of them, are working at here at our local hospital or in Chattanooga hospitals, Erlanger, Park Ridge, CHI Memorial, of course, and some of them go back home to practice as nurses where they came from. But it's so exciting to see that and see this dream realized. And engineering is a lot like that because it's also specialized. It's also one of the things you can't sort of incrementally get into. You can't find give somebody a marker board and a gifted teacher and do it. You got to have equipment. You're specialized. So engineering's a lot that way. So we've kind of counted the cost. We've looked hard at it. We've got good advice from industries in the area. We met not long ago with representatives from Cleveland Associated Industries. We've gone to school on good engineering programs in our area, including University of Tennessee Chattanooga and Tennessee Tech. We've looked farther afield for schools that are liberal arts schools like ours. We're convinced we can do this with real quality, and so we're going to, as we sometimes say at Lee, go big or go home. And you can expect to see dirt flying again on the Lee campus. Construction will begin again, and we've got a whole new thing.
Dr. Gene Elledge, tell us a little more about this, and why was it important to do the engineering program?
What I love about this, Steve, is that we think now that a student will not have to choose between the Lee experience. Coming to a Christ-centered campus, you come on campus, you get a feel of not only the beautiful campus, but you really do, you see the connections with faculty and other students. It's an experience that we're really proud of, and we have students who think, yes, I want to be part of that, but I'd love to have a really well-established, wonderful facility engineering program where I can come and get not only this Christ-centered education, but the precision training that I need. So now you're not going to have to choose. We do have engineering right now, but as Dr. Conn just said, we're now really going all in with that visible. And I think the building will be exciting because it'll be a visible representation of actually the academic quality that's going on within, with the workspaces, with the faculty. Part of this new initiative is the funding to bring in additional well-trained, top-tier faculty to help staff this engineering program. So we're excited about that. We're also including scholarships for students as part of our funding right now. So we're excited. But again, students will not have to choose. We've got many local students who go off to very fine engineering programs, but they love what they see over at Lee. Now you can come and have
Dr. Paul Conn, let's talk timetable. What are we looking at here? When will all this begin?
Well, we're going to announce it this morning on one of the South's premier talk shows.
When will you be going there?
We relate. No, we're rolling out the local announcement this week, and we've completed an extensive study of what we need for the last few months, and so all this is now in the hands of the architects. It's being drawn, and it's well underway. So we hope, Lord willing, to break ground this summer, start the construction this summer, finish it next summer. So we hope to dedicate this building in August of 2026 in time for the fall semester. Here's what it means. a young kid who's coming out of high school now that says, I want to be an engineering major, will be able to enroll at Lee this fall. You know, the first year you do mostly gen ed, math, all that sort of thing. By the sophomore year, be in a state-of-the-art building with lots of wonderful things, that a very attractive program. So that's pretty fast track. But that's the timeline. That means that ABET is the Accrediting Association for Engineering, National Accrediting Association, the Accreditation Board for Engineering and Technology, ABET. So we're following their playbook, of course. What that means is students right now who are listening, or whose parents are listening, who want to be engineers could graduate 4 years from now with an ABET accredited engineering degree, really ready to go out into the workforce.
We're joined by Dr. Paul Conn, Dr. Gene Elledge, Lee University, announcing this morning a brand new engineering program. You talked about faculty. You know, like you did with the nursing school 10 years ago, the faculty was top of the line. I would imagine that's what you're suggesting here.
We are, and like Gene said, by the way, Gene knows a little something about faculty.
Yeah,
your listeners may not know Gene as well because she's a serious person.
Oh, yeah.
But by the way, for those of you,
This is great.
for those of you young
I
people,
love morning radio.
I was thinking about this morning. I want to challenge all the young people. That would be anybody that's not on Social Security. Google Don Rickles. No. Google Don Rickles, and you will see the earlier incarnation of Steve Hartline. It's like it's kind of like you're the Don Rickles of your generation.
There you go.
He wasn't as talented as you are, but but
Get trapped in a rabbit hole on YouTube with Rickles and Johnny Carson.
Yeah,
some
that's
of the
right.
great, even David Letterman.
That's right. And see, young people haven't heard of Don Rickles.
Right.
He was terrific. But anyway, Jean's a serious woman.
She really is.
We stole her from Cleveland High School. Yes, Cleveland High School.
Really?
That's true.
Where she was an award-winning teacher of French. Now, that's pretty impressive, except nobody wants to study French anymore.
Hey, no, wait. Yeah, but you wanted me. I came
No,
there
we
because
wanted,
you wanted
no, we wanted you at the time, but because of tenure, you know, we still got her. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
my
Oh no,
goodness.
here I go. I got
Yeah,
to
here we-
work.
I know.
I have
I
to
knew we'd
work
get
with
off
this woman.
track.
Good Lord.
No, people don't know Gene Elledge. Our chief academic, our VP for academics, was a French teacher at Cleveland High School.
knew that.
Now, you went to Cleveland High School,
sure
right?
did.
I'm sorry. And
You probably didn't have me.
by the way,
Steve.
you didn't give me a chance to talk about Bradley. You're talking
Well, go
basketball.
ahead.
You're skipping. Well, we'll get back to that.
Yeah, we'll get back to basketball.
Anyway, Gene, Dr. Elledge taught French out at Cleveland High, and she got all kinds of attention. And when we were just building our faculty in the late 80s, early 90s, we went after her. And we got what we thought was the best French teacher in this area at Lee. So we're going to do the same thing with engineering. We're finding wonderful candidates out there. Now, the question might be, why would someone who has a PhD in engineering, experienced as an engineer, excellent engineering educator, already established at another larger institution, making more money than we're likely to offer, why would such a person come to Cleveland, Tennessee for what is essentially a startup program? And the answer is, people want to be a part of something that really has significance and meaning. And there are a lot of engineers out there that think, you know, I'd like to be a part of something new, something exciting, and something where I can engage my faith in my profession. That's a very powerful combination, and it's what's got so many people here at Lee, faculty here at Lee, who could have been somewhere else, were somewhere else. We maybe don't pay as high a salary as MIT. I don't know. I haven't looked at their salary scale.
We don't.
So we're so encouraged about faculty prospects that we're bringing in here. As a matter of fact, I'm doing a faculty interview
today.
A young man from Michigan today who checks all those boxes, who's coming to look at our program. We just brought on our faculty this year a young woman who has the PhD. There's a dual engineering degree from Georgia Tech, one of the top engineering schools in the country, no question, and Emory University across town in Atlanta. They have a dual PhD program, very innovative program in medical engineering, biomedical engineering. She finished that PhD, went to Harvard and did a postdoc at Harvard Med School, and she's now here teaching on the Lee faculty and part of this startup. So we're finding terrific people out there, as we did with nursing, because you know what? Look, joking aside, this is a great place to live and work. Cleveland, Tennessee, as much as I joke about it, it's a wonderful place to live and wonderful place to work. Cleveland sells. And so we're looking forward to building that great faculty, having wonderful students come in, and building that new building. It'll be over on our, where will it be, Steve asked.
That was the question.
And I don't know, actually. We haven't decided. I think we're actually going to put it in Sam and Ann McReynolds' front yard.
Oh, yeah. It would fit there, by the way.
There's a nice piece of grass. Sam, if you're listening, Sam, if you're...
Oh, he listens.
No, it's actually going to go on the other end of our campus, on the southeast corner of our campus.
Okay.
That would be the corner of Parker, the artist formerly known as Parker Street.
Now, Paul Conn.
All that, and Central Avenue.
Really?
So you guys, when you're in downtown area, those of you that live out on the outskirts somewhere, drive around downtown, and they did this wonderful treatment with Inman Street. Really have changed Inman. Central Avenue is next. So we have recently acquired some property on that block. And you're going to see a lot of changes in that corner of our campus over the next few months. So the building will be there right across Parker Street from the nursing building.
Wow. Gene Elledge, any final thoughts here?
I'd just like to say, you just referenced Dr. Marcy Williams. We have Lee Day coming up, and I appreciate all the time you've given us on the radio, Steve, about Lee Day. That's coming up April 4th. On April 4th, you can visit classes, and on that morning at 9:05 in the Science and Math building, we have a session called Preview of Engineering Design, and it'll be conducted by Dr. Marcy Williams. So students in the area, just come, be a part of Lee Day, check us out, get to know one of our top engineering faculty right now, and get in on the start of really something big that's going to be life-changing, I think, for the individual student as well as for our campus.
University Lead Day, April 4th and 5th. We had to tolerate Danny Murray and Jeff Salyer this past Friday, so thank you for that. But anyway, go to leeuniversity.edu and find out more. Dr. Conn, your Bradley Barretts won a third straight championship. You're a first class.
Amazing. Yeah, I was so proud of Bradley. I'm an alum of Bradley High School.
You're a Hall of Famer.
Is that? Oh, yeah, that's right.
Come on.
Yeah, class. Yeah, if I could have shot the three, I would have been there. But no, I graduated Bradley in '63. Boys and girls. That was after Abraham Lincoln, but before Ronald Reagan. 63 and 62. I was thinking about it as I was watching. First, the Barretts won it. And then our guys, the Bradley County guys, came so close. And I was thinking, shades of 62. In 1962, the Bradley basketball teams both won the state championships. Wow. That's back when there were no divisions, no categories. It was all it was like Hoosiers, Wow. Little schools and big schools. Yeah. Both our men and women, or boys and girls, and Bradley won it. Along with the football team.
Was Steve Sloan part of that?
Oh, come on, man. The rest of my life, I'm asking, did you know Steve Sloan? Yes, the late Steve Sloan. Yeah. Some people think definitely one of the greatest athletes from this area. Steve Sloan was on that team. I'll tell you another name I bet you couldn't name. Steve Gibson was on that team.
I know Steve Gibson.
So 62, they won it all. 62, the men, the women, the football team won it all, and I thought, man, we're going to come back and win both the men's and the women's basketball Tennessee State Championships the same year, and I'm awfully proud of those teams. And let me say one other thing. It's hard for an old Lee guy like me to look at all these people in our community doing such great things and not think about how many of them are in Cleveland because of Lee University.
That's right.
So we look at the head coach of the Barretts, former Lee basketball player. Zach Carpenter didn't play at Lee, but he came to Lee because his father and parents came to Lee. And we look at so many of these outstanding leaders of our community. Just think about it. If you stop and say, why are they here? Mm-hmm. Well, they came here at first study and became part of this community. So I'm awfully proud of Bradley High School for their athletic accomplishments this year. Proud. My kids all are Raiders,
Yes.
whatever that is. And We like Cleveland High. We got their best teacher 40 years ago, 50 years ago. No,
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Are you about done, Steve? I'm sorry.
It all runs together back.
Well.
Back during the Cold War, it all runs together.
Dr. Paul Conn, Dr. Gene Ellis. Dr. Conn, no kidding. This is so exciting, and yet another reason that people should look at the university.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you. So I would say to your listeners, and I guess your viewers, keep an eye on this project because it's going to move pretty fast. And once again, Lee's back in growth mode. And we love to see the dirt fly. We love to see the buildings go up. And we're going to once again be in one of those exciting periods with a new program. So keep an eye on this. You'll be hearing more about it, I'm sure.
So exciting, and don't forget Lee Day is also coming up April 4th and 5th, leeuniversity.edu. You're going to want to be there. All right, let's take a quick break right here, and we'll come back with more in just a moment. Stand by.
Watch over your money so you've got more.
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything right. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Thank you, Cleveland and Bradley County, for supporting Vendor Realty for the last 55 years. More than ever, we are ready and prepared to help our community be home. The real estate market is changing and evolving, and the Vendor Realty family is ready to help navigate today's market by providing professional, knowledgeable, and resourceful advisors to help your dream of calling someplace home. For all things real estate, be home with Vendor Realty, 425 25th Street, 423-472-2173, vendor-realty.com.
At summer camp, kids find their why. Friendship and fun, a world of adventure beneath a golden sun. When kids find new passions, they find their why. Summer camp season starts soon. Find your why for a better us.
It's Ram Truck Month at Crown CDJR Cleveland. Shop over 200 new Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Rams. Up to $11,000 off MSRP. Or get financing as low as 1.9% for up to 72 months. Crown CDJR, the better way to buy and service.
Magnolia Dental Center of Cleveland wants to welcome you to the Magnolia family, a local dental clinic that uses their God-given knowledge and skills to bless our community through dentistry, checkups and cleanings, fillings and crowns, dentures and partials, emergency dental care, and so much more. Conveniently located at 2190 Chambliss Avenue. Call them at 476-3307 to set up an appointment today for you and your loved ones, ages 12 and up. Free exam and x-ray through March 31st.
I'm Brew McCoy, your favorite Tennessee wide receiver. In the world of football, precision is everything. Every pass, every catch. But what about when it comes to protecting your home? Best Buy Metals can manufacture a custom-fitted roof that will protect your home for a lifetime. Best of all, it can be manufactured the same or next day. Call or visit a Best Buy Metal showroom or drop by bestbuymetalroofing.com to get a quote today. Best Buy Metals, roofing that lasts.
Discuss with the Russians ways to ensure safety for ships in the Black Sea to Ukraine's south. There will be what President Zelensky describes as shuttle diplomacy with his own diplomats.
Fox's Jonathan Savage. Venezuelan migrants in the U.S. illegally are flown home.
President Nicolas Maduro halted.
The Mix 1041 News Desk brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
If you were enjoying the news, I hit the wrong button on the keyboard, so we got about half that story.
Would you like me to finish the national news?
Please, go right ahead.
Okay.
Yes, please. All right, let's do local and state news from the Logan Thompson Law News Desk, LoganThompsonLaw.com. And by the way, during March Madness, I text Jimmy. They, a couple of things. They have some new TV commercials that they debuted, Logan Thompson Law Firm, during March Madness over on WDEF Channel 12. Mm-hmm. And notice one of those was filmed at Lee University. I should have asked Dr. Conn, did Jimmy have permission to do that? And hopefully he made a donation to Lee University.
Yeah.
Because they're on the basketball court over by the Paul Dana Walker Arena.
Okay.
So one of those, and then in Jimmy's pool. There in the second half of that spot. Anyway, let's get serious for a moment here. A wildfire is burning over 300 acres on Fredonia Mountain in Sequatchie County, forcing evacuations Sunday. Our news partners at Local 3 report the fire near Doss Mountain Road has spread across multiple structures and mountains. Residents in that community, Fredonia, have been evacuated to Flat Mountain Baptist Church. A no burn order was already in effect due to the high fire risk. No cause is known. Also, the State Department of Health confirmed the state's first measles case of the year, originating in Middle Tennessee. Of course, a lot of people talking about this nationally. Officials say the individual became infected in early March, recovering at home. Public health workers are identifying possible exposures. This comes as a nationwide measles outbreak continues to grow, with 350 cases and 2 people have died. Quite a reunion, WDEF reporting on. A woman who survived a house fire in December of last year recently reunited with the Bradley County Sheriff's deputy who saved her life. When a garage apartment caught fire on Sourwood Trail, Bradley County Sheriff's Office Deputy Dale Liner arrived first and learned that Kayla Valdivia was trapped inside. Unable to enter due to heavy smoke and flames, Liner used his voice and flashlight, guided her to safety before providing medical aid. The Bradley County Sheriff's Office said the emotional reunion a powerful reminder of the life-saving work of first responders. All right, so now it is spring home renovation season, and Tennessee officials are warning residents to be cautious of home improvement scams, such as when you see Bridget and her mother with hard hats at your door, you may want to be mindful.
Times are tough.
Well, no. State Attorney General's Office and the Department of Commerce and Insurance say home improvement fraud is a top consumer complaint. Last year, the state issued nearly $1 million in civil penalties for contractor violations. To avoid scams, officials urge homeowners to verify contractor licenses. You can do that at this website, verify.tn.gov. Get multiple bids and avoid paying in full up front. Here are some red flags: door-to-door sales, high-pressure tactics. Of course, that does not include the Mix 1041 sales department, and requests for cash-only payments. Good God. Now, by the way, if you do that, you deserve it. Anyway, there you go. Speaking of of home renovation scams, our home refresh contest has started. Now, Bridget, this really last year turned out unbelievably well, and quite frankly surprised us. We had thousands of people enter this, and so we're bringing it back. We're launching it this morning. Our Mix 1041, MixTV.tv, Spring Home Refresh, presented by Cleveland Insurance. It's our annual 10-week contest celebrating spring, showcasing local businesses, giving away some great prizes. Matter of fact, we are giving away a total value of over $6,000 in prizes. And this week is brought to you by our kickoff sponsor this week is Central Heating and Air. And they're going to be here tomorrow. But they are going to give away on Thursday a UV lamp. But then every day this week, Bridget, Central Heating and Air, they're giving away unit checks, which is about a $100 value every day.
Wow.
So here's how we're going to do this every week for the next 10 weeks. We'll have a different sponsor every week, a different prize every week. And you can call or text in. How can people get a hold of us?
Our number is 423-614-6499. You can call or text to get in on that drawing. Again, 423-614-6499.
Great time of year to have your HVAC checked out. And so Mike Lee will announce our first HVAC unit check winner at 5 o'clock this afternoon. Here's the grand prize. Listen to this. So we have a $250 Visa gift card from Cleveland Insurance, what Shelton's not used. We have a queen-size mattress. It's actually a queen-size adjustable mattress from Mermaid Mattress. A porch swing from Bender Realty. What they're doing is they're ripping that out of Jim Workman's house. And Workman, who sat in it for the last 40 years, instead of selling real estate, so they're donating that. Bridget, Publix of Ottawa, buddy Andrew Enscore is down there now.
Yeah.
$300 Fill the Fridge gift card.
That's right. Thank you, Andrew.
How about that? And then the Flooring Center. Oh, man. Brittany, thanks. $1,000 gift card to the Flooring Center.
Nice.
To either of their stores. Best Roofing is donating a roof inspection. And then we got two of these beautiful ferns from Green Acres, and they're known for their ferns out there.
Absolutely. Yes.
Total that up. That's a grand prize. So they tell me that's on the website now. Go to mymix1041.com to register. So that's all started, but you can go ahead and register now for the weekly prize of a UV lamp. Plus, we're Central Heat and Air giving away 5 HVAC unit checks at no charge, about a $100 value. Mike Lee will give that away at 5, the unit check. So if you want to win that and win this week's prize, 423-614-6499. Speaking of scams,
Mark Shepard, Shelter Insurance, 2334 Keith Street, Cleveland. Call 423-339-8777.
Dr. Conn bragging on all the people who came here for Lee University. Well, that's one that slipped through was Mark Shepard.
No, that's a
Wish
good
he'd go
one.
back to South Georgia. All right.
All right, let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. It's the March Slam Dunk Trade-Up event at Don Ledford Automotive Center. The best deals on Chevrolet, GMC, and pre-owned vehicles. North Lee Highway and DonLedford.com, where they say yes. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Taking a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras, the interstate is still looking good as well. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. This traffic report is brought to you by the Cleveland Family YMCA. The Y has a slam dunk offer just for you. Join the Y between now and March 31st and enjoy a $0 joining fee plus up to $18.91 off of your March membership rate. Basketball was invented at the Y in 1891. You can celebrate the history of the game. Find out more at clevelandtnymca.org. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
Check out the great deals this March at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. All new Nissans are at dealer cost this month.
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show, The Drive, and more of your favorite shows. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
Hardee's original bag packs 2 full-size favorites plus fries and a drink for just $6.99. No junior burgers or tiny nuggies, just full-size goodness for big-time value. The $6.99 original bag, only at Hardee's.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Did you know that 6,100 students under the age of 18 vape for their very first time every day? It's time to make a change. Escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
I love the Cleveland community because I think it's a very warm place to live. It's just a very friendly community, and you don't necessarily have to be born here to fit in.
There's a lot of folks that move here and they fall in love with it. I feel like we make our customers feel valued by the way we treat them. We're very welcoming here. We get to know them. We learn their names. We learn their goals, and we try to meet all their financial needs, not just do one transaction with them.
Mix 1041 and Honda of Cleveland are teaming up to give one deserving teacher in our local area the chance to win a 2025 Honda Civic LX. Nominate your favorite teacher at mymix1041.com or on the Mix 1041 app.
Dad, what are you one this evening? For tomorrow, sunny skies, a few clouds, a high of 77 and a low of 42. Sunny on Wednesday with a high of 67. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 51 degrees. Taking a look at the central heat and air radar, we do still have a few lingering rain showers in our listening area. This weather forecast is brought to you by Bradley Concrete and Lamcon Ready Mix, family-owned business serving Cleveland for over 40 years. Call them at 423-479-4541 or visit lamcon.us to find out more.
Car troubles bringing you down? Drive safe, drive smart. Call Two Brothers Tire and Auto, 423-790-7447.
Mix 1041.
I'm Clark Campbell. I've lived here in Cleveland, Tennessee for 24 years, and I'm so proud that I get to shop for my business to get my truck right here in my town. One of the most intimidating things in the truck buying process is you just don't want to talk to people sometimes. Don Ledford Chevrolet just isn't that place. And that's my favorite thing about this property is you just feel like a friend. There are a lot of options when it comes to dealerships in Cleveland and the Chattanooga area. This is going to be the first place I go to every single time.
Ready? If you want cool lawyers in Southeast Tennessee to represent you, it's Logan Thompson. We're cool and we get results.
All right, let's do it again.
Yeah.
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show, The Drive, and more of your favorite shows. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
Hardee's original bag packs 2 full-size favorites plus fries and a drink for just $6.99. No junior burgers or tiny nuggies, just full-size goodness for big-time value. The $6.99 original bag, only at Hardee's.
Hi, my name is Addison and I am from Bradley Central. Vaping nicotine has become a serious issue in our schools. Over 40% of high school students have reported that they have used a vape, and the number is only rising. It's time to escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
At summer camp, kids find their why. Friendship and fun, a world of adventure beneath a golden sun. When kids find new passions, they find their why. Summer camp season starts soon. Find your why for a better us.
Hey, it's Josh with exciting news from Wholesale Supply. I want to introduce you to Piper's Picks, now available in our Chattanooga, Cleveland, and Dalton markets. Thanks to our partnership with Piper Strummett and our friends at Progress Lighting, Piper's Picks brings you the latest trends and styles in decorative lighting. Browse our curated selection in our showrooms and make lighting your project easier than ever. Visit Wholesale Supply today and discover Piper's Picks, where style meets innovation. To find out more information and a location near you, visit wholesalesupply.us for more.
He has a great birthday today. Denise Cisco is celebrating today. That is from Rhonda. Eric Pierce also having a birthday today. The birthday wish says the best papaw ever. Lacey Baines is celebrating today along with Connor Mullins. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ritapest mix line 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. You can visit the new location of Simmons Bank in Cleveland at the corner of Keith Street and Stewart Road. Call Jamie Kyle 423-381-3429.
All right, we do have full news available on our website this morning at mymix1041.com.
This news update is brought to you by Ocoee Pediatrics. At Ocoee Pediatrics, they are committed to seeing sick children within 24 hours of onset in most cases. Located at 55 25th Street in Cleveland. Call 423-614-3733 or visit ocoeepeds.com.
We are joined by the director of Cleveland City Schools, Dr. Jeff Elliott. Now, Kelly Bender, what's your official title? You're just Kelly, but...
My official title is a supervisor of elementary education and school counselors.
And there's a real reason you're here then, if that's I knew that, if that's the case. Dr. Elliott, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Steve. It's great to be here this morning on this Monday after a big weekend of tournament watching and enjoying some wins, but also grieving over some of that bracket, where I am on that bracket list of yours.
How's your bracket this morning?
Well, it's okay. I tell you, we go by percentages when we're in education, right? When we look at it. So I'm at 82%, so I count that as a win. So we'll go with that for today.
It's funny you say that. Fruit Loops just pointed something out to me here. We've got a couple of our guys, Bridget, who, let's see here. Gary Bitsius, is that how we're saying that?
I think so.
He's at 99.5%. He joined our ESPN bracket.
Wow.
ESPN Cleveland 101.3. Ethan Merritt, who is leading Mixed Madness, 99.9%.
My goodness.
Yep.
Wow.
That's impressive right there.
Well, we're also here to talk about something, Dr. Elliott, this Saturday.
Yes, we have kindergarten registration coming up for getting ready for next year, 2025-26 school year kindergarten registration. We do that in a central location over at Raider Arena, and we've done that for a few years now, and we're excited to welcome our next class of students in, the class of 2038. And so it is so exciting, and so this Saturday is a big day over at Raider Arena.
Kelly Bender, it's turned into a big event.
It is a huge event, and we are so excited every year to welcome all of our rising kindergarten students. It's great, Steve, for our community. It's great for our staff because all of our kindergarten teachers come together from all over the district, so they're all there. But we are able to provide resources for our families, so it's not difficult to do. It's not stressful to do. All we need for you to do is to come with your child, bring a birth certificate and a proof of residency. We partner with Cleveland Utilities. They verify all of our addresses for us. We have people there that will help you with online registration if you've had a problem with it. And then we have all of the community services. We have the health department there, so if you've not been able to stay up on your immunizations, they can schedule appointments for you. They can help you get your birth certificate if you don't have the proper credentials that you need there. And then we have all of the resources that students and families would need outside of school. We have aftercare places. We have the public library. We have all the different, we have our food services department to tell about what the cafeteria process is. We have our transportation department there that talks about busing, and we have a bus there for our kids to be able to get on, our families to be able to see. So the whole process is to make this a very welcoming event and to take some of the stress away from our new families that have never been in Cleveland City Schools before, and to get those kids excited about coming to school.
What I like about it, we're joined by Dr. Jeff Elliott and Kelly Bender. Kelly, it's all, you brought everything into one place, making it so easy for your families.
That is correct. It is all right there. All you need to do is make your way to Raider Arena, and we will take care of everything else.
Kelly, remind us of the hours and all of that, the details.
Yeah, it's Saturday, March 29th from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. And on our website, you can go to the website, clevelandcityschools.org. There's a registration portal there. You can go ahead and complete all of the online registration part if you want to in Power School. If you're a little intimidated by the computer process of registering online, we will have people that will help you do that and sit with you and go work side by side with you to get that process taken care of. But if you come and you've already got your online registration filled out, it'll take about 15 to 20 minutes to complete the process. We have specific times that we invite schools to come. You can come anytime you want, but if you really want to meet the kindergarten teachers that are in your school, you would come for your specific time, and we have all of those times listed on the website as well.
Dr. Ellis, it sounds fun.
It really is. It's a celebration. We have a lot of our staff members, working this, and they come out, and it just reminds us of the team effort that it takes in public education in general, and it's just a reminder of all the great things happening in Cleveland City Schools. And so we welcome all our families to come out, and it takes just a few minutes to go through the process and meet a few people, meet some new teachers, meet the principals. Our principals will be available there, and then later in the spring, we as the individuals and the families learn what school and make sure that we're all ready, they'll be welcoming to open house, a spring open house for kindergarten families after they find out the school that they're going to be attending. So it's always a big event later in the spring.
Absolutely. Dr. Elliott had this vision a few years ago because they're coming into Raider Arena as 5-year-olds. They need to be 5 on or before August the 15th. But this is where they will end their public education career. They will graduate in Raider Arena. They will start this process in Raider Arena. So it's a big family. It's a big family tradition for us here. And I'll tell you, the high school counselors last week, we were talking about it in another meeting, and they said, we want to come. We want to come and let them see how all of this fits together. So it's a great opportunity for our families to get into Cleveland High School, to see Cleveland High School, and to meet the Cleveland City School family.
It's an amazing event, so we welcome everybody to come out this Saturday, March 29th, between 8 and 3 o'clock. We'll be there. And just look on our website for more detailed information about a specific school that you think you're going to be attending so you can meet your kindergarten teachers.
Cleveland City Schools kindergarten registration this Saturday at the Cleveland High School, Raider Arena. Great to see both of you. Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot.
Kelly, remind us of the website one more time.
clevelandschools.org.
clevelandschools.org. And always great to see Brandy King. Great to see you. I think we're going to be talking about Rivers is in Wizard of Oz, or he's the mayor of what? Mayor of Munchkinland. By the way, so's Kevin Brooks, quite frankly. That's a whole other story. So we'll have them in. Wizard of Oz is in the green room. So we'll talk about that in a moment. Stand by, everybody. Spring is just around the corner. The town square.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Goodyear brand tires in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
It's Ram Truck Month at Crown CDJR Cleveland. Shop over 200 new Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Rams. Up to $11,000 off MSRP. Or get financing as low as 1.9% for up to 72 months. Buzzer beater savings on new Ram 1500 pickups. $11,000 off MSRP. Crown CDJR. The better way to buy and service. Visit CrownChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
Behind every Food City meat and seafood counter is a highly trained, certified butcher that can offer free meal prep, including over 30 different marinades and seasonings to help you craft the perfect dinner. In fact, you'll be so impressed with our butchers, you'll be asking yourself, what can't they do?
I bet he'd be great at cleaning.
Okay, well, maybe not that. But at Food City, our butchers make almost everything better.
Yeah, they're gonna need to call Logan Thompson.
Give me Logan Thompson.
Logan Thompson.
I'm gonna need Logan Thompson. Logan Thompson. Logan Thompson.
Don't worry, dear. We have Logan Thompson.
I gotta call Logan Thompson.
Logan Thompson!
If you want cool lawyers in Southeast Tennessee to represent you, it's Logan Thompson. We're cool and we get results.
All right, let's do it again.
Yeah.
My dad says our new Linux system saves energy.
Well, saving energy means saving money.
A lot of money?
Yep.
Time for a raise in my allowance.
Savings year after year.
A big raise.
Call today for perfect air you can feel in your home and savings you can feel in your wallet.
Lennox. Air is life. Make it perfect.
Call Dale's Heating and Air today.
I'm Brew McCoy, your favorite Tennessee wide receiver. In the world of football, precision is everything. Every pass, every catch. But what about when it comes to protecting your home? Best Buy Metals can manufacture a custom-fitted roof that will protect your home for a lifetime. Best of all, it can be manufactured the same or next day. Call or visit a Best Buy Metal showroom or drop by bestbuymetalroofing.com to get a quote today. Best Buy Metals, roofing that lasts.
Clouds, otherwise mainly sunny, a high of 77 and a low of 42. Sunny on Wednesday with a high of 67. Your current Milligan Vein temperature is 51 degrees. Taking a look at the central heat and air radar, we still have some lingering rain showers in our listening area.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Life Care Center of Cleveland, celebrating more than 45 years of serving the needs of this aging community. Life Care Center of Cleveland.
This half hour of Mixed Mornings is brought to you by Uri Davis at Candies Creek Farm Bureau Insurance.
This is Uri Davis here at Candies Creek Farm Bureau. We have you covered. Get expert local service with trusted and reliable insurance for your home, auto, business, and life. Call me for a free quote today, 423-813-3223, located in Candies Creek Center across from Weigel's.
All right, it's the CHI Memorial Sports Desk. CHI Memorial, Hello Human Kindness Sports, sponsored in part by Solutions Finance of Tennessee. They are right there. Ricky Hentz, Greg Redmond, their crew. They're in the Elders Ace Hardware Plaza, formerly the Cooks Plaza, right here in Cleveland. All right, let me get to it here. Lady Vols got a big win in the NCAA Women's Tournament over Ohio State, 82-67. And let's go to the men's tournament. Kentucky, big win over Illinois late yesterday, 84-75. In the Sweet 16, now the Kentucky won. They'll play UT. Kentucky and Tennessee Friday night in Indianapolis. Duke over Baylor, 89-66. Duke in the Sweet 16. They'll play Arizona. Arizona won late last night, beat Oregon 87-83. Florida over UConn in a thriller yesterday, 77-75. Ole Miss gets the win, 91-78 over Iowa State late last night. And Michigan State, Tom Izzo's Spartans, they win over New Mexico. By the way, that's Richard Pitino, coach of the Lobos of New Mexico, Rick Pitino's son. But Michigan State wins it. We have 7 SEC teams are part of the Sweet 16. So, yeah, I guess those, got half of them still alive. Those teams did belong. Sweet 16 set beginning Thursday night. Florida, Maryland, Duke, Arizona. BYU will play Alabama on Thursday. Arkansas and Texas Tech. And then Friday night will be led by UT, Kentucky, and Indianapolis. Ole Miss and Michigan State Friday night in Atlanta. Purdue and Houston. And then Michigan will play Auburn in Atlanta on Friday night. And Bridget, Mixed Madness, we've got leaders right now. I'll give that over to you. Tell us, we've got 2 contests, we told you. 2 contests now that we have ESPN Cleveland 101.3. Tell us what's happening.
Madness, the round of 64 winners were Jerry Wood and Jason Cox. They tied, both with 290 points. The round 32 winner was Ethan Merritt. And then for our ESPN Cleveland Tournament Challenge, the round of 64 winner was Jason Cox with 290 points. The round of 32 winner was Gary Vitzius, we think.
So we also learned that Ethan Merritt, 99.9% on his picks. Now, Melissa Woody did his picks for him, so that's why he did that. 99.9% on the ESPN bracket. And Ethan Merritt, whose in-laws are Richard and Sharon Jackson, part of the Addams family. And then we have Gary Bitzius, 99.5%, leading our ESPN bracket.
Yeah.
ESPN Cleveland 101.3. All right, well, there we go. And somehow there's a lead into the Wizard of Oz, and we'll do that coming up next. Stand by. Finance of Tennessee, your hometown lender.
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show, The Drive, and more of your favorite shows. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
This Medical Minute is brought to you by the Vascular Institute. March is National Kidney Month. Did you know that chronic kidney disease, also known as CKD, can significantly impact your vascular health? At the Vascular Institute of Chattanooga, they are here to help. Chronic kidney disease patients often visit VIC for dialysis access creation, a safer method to treat kidney failure. At VIC, they provide comprehensive vascular care, including creating and managing dialysis access, treating arterial blockages caused by CKD, and offering minimally invasive procedures to restore healthy blood flow. Call the Vascular Institute of Chattanooga today at 423-602-2750 or visit vascularinstituteofchattanooga.com to schedule your consultation. Trust your care with the VIC Vascular Team. The VIC team offers 6 convenient locations to serve you, accepts self-referrals, and offers timely appointments. Celebrating today, that is from Rhonda. Eric Pierce is having a birthday today. The birthday wish says he is the best papa ever. Lacey Baines is having a birthday today, and Connor Mullins is celebrating as well. Call in your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ritapest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. At Simmons Bank, they are with you every step of the way. Call Ken Do, 423-381-3427.
Well, the latest in great productions here in Cleveland is this weekend, The Wizard of Oz. Everybody's talking about it. We're joined by Tammy Bentley, Ashley Oinby, and Melissa Woody. How are you guys?
Good morning.
Oh.
We're tired.
A Monday morning for theater people, I guarantee.
That's right.
All right, Melissa, tell me what's happening here.
Oh my goodness. We are having a production from Bangarang Productions. Connie Gatlin is directing, and this is a production that's used as a fundraiser for Art Is Here partnership, which we Tammy and I are on the board. Ashley's an honorary member.
Yeah.
But we have been working for months to get this production ready. I am hoarse, as you can hear, because I am the Wicked Witch.
Oh no!
Yes. Would you like to hear my laugh? I'm afraid I'll burst the speakers.
Well, let me hear it.
Okay,
Yeah,
turn me down.
Okay, 3. Oh, that's not
not too well. I kind of held back a little bit. It's morning radio. What can we say?
Right.
So, but we have with us the title character. The title character. Which everybody thinks that Dorothy is the star, but the star is the Wizard of Oz.
Hello.
Ashley Oinby.
Ashley, how did this happen?
Well, it's an interesting thing, and it started about 50 years ago. I was in the cafeteria sitting at Bradley High School, and this lady came up and said, "I want you to be in a play." And then we talked about it and said, "Oh, by the way, do you sing? It's a musical. It doesn't matter if you do or not." And so I got in a play about 50 years ago, and it sort of changed things. And I, at that time, said, well, I probably need to go to school. And then 40 years later, after practicing law, things happen. So I want to say just a couple of things. Connie Gatlin has been a force in our community. She's been a public school teacher, and we all know public school teachers all go to heaven.
Amen.
She's done plays for the community, and then she's done plays for the Art Is Here. But once again, I think her biggest impact, and this has been going on for 50 years, are the people, the kids, the adults that she's inspired. And she's done that for 50 years. So she's a force of nature and just really one of the wonders and just people of our community. We're just so glad to have.
Absolutely. Ashley Oinby is the Wizard. All right, Tammy Bentley, tell me more about this weekend. What's happening?
Oh my, we're gonna be Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Thursday, Friday, Saturday at 7, Sunday at 2 and at 2. we are going to. It's going to blow you away. It is great. It is great. You're not going to recognize Melissa. When she came in costume, the kids were mesmerized and a little afraid.
Yeah. Well, I mean, to make me into a wicked witch, that's got to be, some creativity there.
Mike Griffin said it's not a stretch.
I'll get him, my pretty.
And this little dog.
And his little dog.
Oh, yeah, Charlie.
Oh, poor Charlie.
So it's at the Dixon Center,
It's at the Dixon Center, yes.
Okay.
Tickets are online, and I believe they may sell tickets at the door if whatever's available.
Yeah, if there are seats still available, the tickets will be available at the door, but they're $35. But if you go on Eventbrite and search Wizard of Oz, Cleveland, Tennessee, it'll come up.
They pop right
the
up.
5 different shows. Also, there's a QR code that I bet Austin could probably locate that. He's pretty good.
He's not bad.
Austin.
He's not bad. So if you're watching us on mixedtv.tv right now, there it is. Melissa, talk about why The Wizard of Oz, why the production was chosen. And like I said, you've been talking to me about this for a long time off the air, but I mean, you guys have been working on this a long time.
Yeah, so last year we did Mary Poppins, and that was a big, iconic show. Artists Here Partnership is working toward building an art center for our community. We have been working with an architect, working with a staging consulting firm, just trying to get an idea of what we can build, where we can build it, and how we can get the funding for it. So we're working on that. Meanwhile, we're building a really great community theater fan base, we hope. And so Mary Poppins was this big, iconic show. The special effects were amazing. We flew Mary. Bert tap danced on the roof of the proscenium stage. And so we needed to follow that up. And Connie, in her great wisdom, chose Wizard of Oz. And that was we weren't even realizing that Wicked was going to be coming out. And there are several other regional people who are doing Wizard of Oz this year. So we were it just kind of all fell into place. It was really a wonderful thing. And also, though, the licensing for Wizard of Oz really went up. And so we had to pay a lot more for the licensing. I mean, building these sets is expensive. The special effects is expensive. So, I don't think people realize what all goes into all of this, plus the hours and hours of work. Saturday, we were there from 4 to 9. 5 hours rehearsing. We had a painting team there yesterday. I mean, it's a lot of work. So come out and see it.
Actually, the arts are just so important for a community.
Oh, it is, and that's sort of what drives Connie. We all have our passions. We all have our things. We have our looking for something. She wants an art center so bad, and from the crowds that I've seen at the Dixon Center, Cleveland's ripe for it. So hopefully this will be the start, and hopefully we can get some more interest, and hopefully within the next 3 to 5 years we can start breaking ground on an art center for this area. And it would be perfect because we're turning into I remember when this was a small town. I don't know if it's that way anymore, especially when I'm on Paulette Parkway on Friday.
That's exactly right. Yeah. Tammy, talk about your part in all this and why you think it's important.
Well, one of the great things about community theater is it's your community. I mean, people go and they say, wow, that was my neighbor, my banker, my attorney, our tourist of Cleveland.
That's right.
And, you're surprised. You go and it's like, oh, my kids go to school with those kids. We've got such a big age span in community theater. We've got kindergarten up. And it's just great with the ambience of the practice. It's like I refer to it a lot as our second time job.
Yeah, yeah. We're on. Tammy and I and Ashley are on second shift.
We're second shift, yeah. Second shift.
But I think in Mary Poppins we had a age span of 6 to 72. And so it's the same.
It's about
similar,
the same
yeah.
this time. It
Similar
sure is.
This time, yeah.
And it's exciting when you go and you see all these people that you know in the community, and you're like, wow, I didn't know there was so much talent and that these people were so involved. But as Melissa alluded to, it's very expensive to do this. So we've got some great sponsors, and I know I see my little letter. It's me again.
Tammy is a master at getting support for these events.
So we've got some great sponsors. I'll mention a couple of them. Food City, Hot Slaw, Cleveland. Visit Cleveland. Dunkin' Donuts is sponsoring this year, which is very appropriate since we have a lot of munchkins. And of course, Cleveland Abstract. Harry's is always a great sponsor. And we have several others, several of the banks, United Community, Southeast. We have the D. Burris in discussion, State Farm. Let's see here. Alvin and Kim Calhoun. Dwayne Goff did us a great billboard. We appreciate that. Kona Ice. And then we've got several other sponsors that are all listed in our program. We have the program that comes with the ticket, and then I think we also have a commemorative program that Ross is putting together.
It's beautiful, and it's got some like interactive activities in it. It's a beautiful book. Wow. It's going to be really great. It's available there. There's a limited supply of T-shirts like ours that'll be available in the lobby. But if you go on Art is Here Partnership's Facebook page, so with Facebook Art is Here Partnership or Visit Cleveland TN, if you scroll down, you'll find the link to tickets. So it's better to get yours ahead of time because they are reserved seats. So that way you don't have to scramble in there and try to get your seat. You know where you're sitting.
All right. Wizard of Oz, I tell you what, Melissa, if you'll repeat the show times one more time, folks just joining us, and then let's get tickets.
Yes, so we open this Thursday on March 27th. So we have Thursday, Friday, Saturday at 7 p.m. and then Saturday and Sunday at 2 p.m. So we have 2 shows on Saturday. So 5 show times. Special effects, again, just like Mary Poppins, this will not disappoint with the special effects. Ross Vance, Dr. Ross Ian Vance from Lee University is our genius for special effects. And Kevin Roberts, they've just done an amazing job designing this set. Brian Welch has built the set. I mean, we've got a team. We've got the Moorlock Center Youth Force is allowing us to use some of their special effects that they've acquired. So we've just got Cleveland City Ballet is going to have a little dance troupe there doing one of the scenes. It's really, truly a community effort.
Wow. We love it. And get your tickets beginning this Thursday. It's the Wizard of Oz in Cleveland, Tennessee, and there's the wizard, Ashley Oinby.
The wonderful wizard.
Wonderful wizard.
Steve, one quick thing before we go. I am not the 72-year-old. I think we need to square that real fast.
Right. Guys, thanks so much. Looking forward to it. All right, we'll come back with more in just a moment.
Steve and Bridget on Mix Mornings.
This is Hardee's original bag packs 2 full-size favorites plus fries and a drink for just $6.99. No junior burgers or tiny nuggies, just full-size goodness for big-time value. The $6.99 original bag, only at Hardee's.
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day.
Thank you, Cleveland and Bradley County, for supporting Vendor Realty for the last 55 years. More than ever, we are ready and prepared to help our community be home. The real estate market is changing and evolving, and the Vendor Realty family is ready to help navigate today's market by providing professional, knowledgeable, and resourceful advisors to help your dream of calling someplace home. For all things real estate, be home with Vendor Realty, 425 25th Street, 423-472-2173, vendor-realty.com.
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything right. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
At Basement and Crawl Space Solutions, we take pride in helping our neighbors protect the foundations of their homes. Now, we're excited to announce our partnership with USS. Together, we bring additional resources and over 30 years experience serving Tennessee homeowners.
We can tackle bigger challenges and deliver even better results. But with the same local team, our customers know and trust.
And we're ready to protect Chattanooga homes now more than ever.
guarantee our best. Call USS.
At summer camp, kids find their why. Friendship and fun, a world of adventure beneath a golden sun. When kids find new passions, they find their why. Summer camp season starts soon. Find your why for a better us.
Mix 104.1 and Honda of Cleveland are teaming up to give one deserving teacher in our local area the chance to win a 2025 Honda Civic LX. Nominate your favorite teacher at mymix1041.com or on the Mix 1041 app.
Dad, what are you wearing?
Your mother and I, prom 1979.
That couldn't be more out of style.
Well, you know what never goes out of style? Sleeping on a new Tempur-Pedic from Mermaid Mattress.
That's fair, but let's go take it off because you're embarrassing us.
Right now at Mermaid Mattress, get up to 5 years no interest financing on select Tempur-Pedic and Stearns & Foster mattresses. But that's only at Mermaid Mattress.
Your sleep locally, handmade, hand-delivered.
Magnolia Dental Center of Cleveland wants to welcome you to the Magnolia family, a local dental clinic that uses their God-given knowledge and skills to bless our community through dentistry, checkups and cleanings, fillings and crowns, dentures and partials, emergency dental care, and so much more. Conveniently located at 2190 Chambliss Avenue. Call them at 476-3307 to set up an appointment today for you and your loved ones, ages 12 and up. Free exam and x-ray through March 31st.
Imagine a truck that doesn't just own the road, it dominates it. It's not just about the destination, it's about the journey. And our new GMC Sierra is elevating every moment of that journey for me. It's not just a truck, it's a lifestyle. Don Ledford didn't just sell me a truck. They saw the lifestyle I wanted and they found me that truck.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature in Cleveland is brought to you by Milligan Vane.
Joins us here. It's a few minutes before 9. Chelsea's the senior program director at the Cleveland Family YMCA. Good morning, Chelsea. How are you?
Good morning. Good rainy morning. We're making it. We're making it.
Rainy days and Mondays always get me down. Karen Carpenter used to sing. Anyway,
yes.
Hey, Chelsea, so one of our favorite days of the year with the Ys, the Day of Giving at Jersey Mike's. It's coming up.
That's right. This Wednesday, March 26th, 100% of the proceeds from Jersey Mike's goes towards the Cleveland Y. And not a lot of people know that the YMCA is a nonprofit. We are. And we rely on the community. We rely on everyone to help us provide equal, accessible programming for everyone. And Jersey Mike's is helping us do that.
It is simply incredible that Jersey Mike's would do this. This is a national program watching March Madness since Thursday. They've been running a lot of national television commercials with Danny DeVito, their spokesman. And it's a great day, but what an honor for the Y to get this here locally.
For sure. I was watching March Madness, and I was surprised to see that this was a national program, and Jersey Mike's can choose whoever they want to give this day of 100% proceeds to. And the Cleveland Y is really blessed to be that nonprofit in the Cleveland area.
We're joined by Chelsea Sandage, Senior Program Director at the Y. So let's talk about programs. What are you excited about? What's happening? What's the latest there?
Yeah, lots of programming going on at the Y. We got swim lessons kicking up. So if y'all are going on you probably went on spring break, but if you're going and want to prep for summer vacation, we got swim lessons. We have after-school programs for kids. We have the Live Strong program for cancer survivors, and we got just in general awesome stuff going on at the Y. Pickleball. Workout classes, all of those things.
Yeah, and it's interesting. You talk about the Y being a nonprofit, and one of the things that I know Rodney Murray, who's now a regional vice president there, and of course Mathia, the director now of the local Y, but talking about the income-based membership. So really, it makes it available to everyone. Income should not be a reason to not join the Y.
Right. And it's not an embarrassment either. You come in, you tell them, this is what I make. Here are my forms of what I make with my work. And we provide you, again, equal opportunities at the YMCA. And we do that through our community support campaign. So this year, we're raising about $135,000. We're really close to that goal. We give away way more than that, but we need the community's help to do that and to provide those programs and opportunities for people.
Chelsea Sandage is the Senior Program Director of the Y. All right, let's go back to a Day of Giving with Jersey Mike's this Wednesday. You know, I'm thinking we got a bunch of people who listen in their offices. It's 9 a.m. now. They're listening at work.
They're getting hungry. They're getting hungry.
Well,
and
they're getting hungry, you know. They could order lunch for the office.
That's right. That's right. They can. You can also go into Jersey Mike's and make that order. The YMCA is going to have sandwiches that you can pick up if you're at the Y, and that comes with, I think it's a 7-inch regular sub, cookie and chips in the box, and then you would purchase your drink, I believe, with that. But yeah.
So it's a great thing, and like you said, 100%.
100%.
Wow.
Goes to the Y, which is awesome.
It's unbelievable. Chelsea, thanks so much. And again, a big thanks to Jersey Mike's.
Yeah, thank you.
Chelsea Sandage with the Cleveland Family YMCA. All right, we're going to take a quick break right here. We do have more to come on Mix 104.1, so stand by for that. Mix Mornings is presented by Bradley Medical Center. We're back with more in a moment.
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland studios. This is your home for the best mix, the best variety, and all the important information you need. Download the Mix 104.1 app at mymix1041.com. The top of the hour is presented by Best Buy Metals, making the top of your house the best it can be. Visit bestbuymetalroofing.com.
The best mix, the best variety. WCLE, Calhoun, Cleveland, Athens.
I've been known to. There are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology, mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
Hardee's Original Bag packs 2 full-size favorites plus fries and a drink for just $6.99. No junior burgers or tiny nuggies, just full-size goodness for big-time value. The $6.99 Original Bag, only at Hardee's.
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything right. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
Did you know that a large number of student athletes vape, thinking it will give them a boost in performance? But you can't play if you can't breathe. Escape the Vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
At Basement and Crawl Space Solutions, we're excited to announce our partnership with USS. Together, we bring additional resources and over 30 years experience.
We can tackle bigger challenges and deliver even better results to protect Chattanooga homes now more than ever.
Call USS.
As At summer camp, kids find their why. Friendship and fun, a world of adventure beneath a golden sun. When kids find new passions, they find their why. Summer camp season starts soon. Find your why for a better us.
It's Ram Truck Month at Crown CDJR Cleveland. Shop over 200 new Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Rams. Up to $11,000 off MSRP. Or get financing as low as 1.9% for up to 72 months. Buzzer beater savings on new Ram 1500 pickups. $11,000 off MSRP. Crown CDJR. The better way to buy and service. Visit CrownChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
I know about Family Promise of Bradley County. Tell us about what you do and who you help.
So Family Promise of Bradley County started in the fall of 2011 working with children and their families that are struggling with housing instability. We started as a shelter that partnered with churches, and just, well, honestly, through COVID that changed. And so now we work a little bit differently, but we have extended our services to provide more of a coverage between not just shelter time, but preventing families from slipping into shelter, and then all the way through stabilization to make sure families stay stable once they get back into housing.
So at Family Promise of Bradley County, what issue do you focus on and what programs do you offer?
So we are all about housing. We are all about children and making sure that they have the opportunity to grow up in a safe and supportive environment so that they can accomplish the goals and turn out to be productive adults and contribute to society. So we are all about supporting those children through some really traumatic times. As I said, we've started with the shelter program, but what we noticed was that families would get back into housing and then things would happen, like a car would break down or a child would get sick, and then they would slip into missing a couple of weeks worth of paychecks, and then they couldn't make rent or they couldn't hit the utility bill. So we started a prevention program where we can step in and pay. Now we can pay up to $1,000 because housing is just, oh my gosh, housing is just crazy. The cost of housing today is just insane. And so we've upped that to about $1,000. We work with landlords and provide whatever mediation, whatever guidance we can so that they can gather tools to provide long-term stability. Again, we want those children to remain in the home. That is the most cost-effective way to deal with housing homelessness altogether, is just to prevent it. And so that's what we've really focused on. We still provide a shelter program. It's a very limited capacity, but we have great plans to overcome some big challenges. And then the stabilization program is important just to keep people engaged with the community as we gather information about events and things that are happening in the community. We share that with others so that they can, I know like the church at Grace Point offers an automotive camp every once in a while. So that's a big expense that, people just don't have the money for. And sharing that information out to our families to make sure that they can use those tools to maintain that stability.
We're talking with Eva Vanhook with Family Promise of Bradley County. So talk about the organizations that you all partner with.
So we love to partner with everybody in the community. There are only 2 full-time employees at Family Promise, and then right now we have a Vista that's working. And so whatever we can do to partner with agencies to make things happen just makes the community grow. So we love our partnerships with the Caring Place. We love our partnerships with churches that continue to support us through their host weeks. We also have like Sunrise Rotary, Broad Street United Methodist, First United Methodist, Wesley Memorial has just been instrumental in helping us overcome some large challenges to meet some ultimate goals. And so we have partnered with City Fields in the past, working. We sent, I guess it was back in 2023, we had one of our dads went over and completed his plumbing certification. He already had a welding certification, couldn't find stable jobs. He could find contract work, no problem, but nothing that would bring in a stable paycheck. And so we partnered with him, and now he's a maintenance guy, and he has that stable paycheck with insurance. And so, anybody that we can work with to bring people together and help them overcome come great challenges is awesome.
So who are some of the supporters that make Family Promise of Bradley County possible?
So we love working with the United Way. In fact, we've got a Housing Coalition meeting is tomorrow afternoon. They are such a huge hub for information and just gathering organizations together. We are a beneficiary of the Health Endowment Fund grant project, and they help us fund the prevention program that I mentioned. We partner with the Easy Auto supports our bike ride, our annual bike ride, which I'll be back in September to talk about that. But, it's just great to have these supports throughout the community and just tons of individuals. I was telling somebody the other day, our most common donation is $100. So there are a mass of people in the community that are sending, even just $100 keeps us going. So it makes a difference.
Tell us about some of the volunteer needs of your organization.
So we are really looking today to expand our host groups. We have maintained that contact with some of our host churches. Before our host churches sheltered our families, took them in, and we've kind of changed that up a bit. But we still need that support. As the host churches weeks roll around, we provide information for them, and they provide necessities that the families need, whether that's diapers and wipes, or formula, or groceries, or even a grocery card or a meal card helps tremendously. We still have Broad Street is fantastic, and others too, but Broad Street, they love cooking for our families, and so we can count on a good, heavy, probably 4 nights of home-cooked meals from them. So, any way that we can partner with groups. Like I said, if we're not just limited to churches anymore, Sunrise Rotary is another group that supports our families, and they take that host week on, and just within that group, they cover all the needs from our family for a week, and it just makes a tremendous difference.
We're talking with Eva Vanhook, Family Promise of Bradley County. Last thing this morning, I know you have an event coming up.
Yes, we are having our annual rummage sale is coming up. The sale itself is on Saturday, March 29th from 8 a.m. to noon at Wesley Memorial's Gym. That's 3405 on Peerless Road. We will be there preparing and taking donations the 27th and the 28th, so the Thursday and the Friday leading up to it from 9 till 4. And Kathy, if you're listening, I just got a message on Facebook. I'm going to try to extend that to 5 o'clock because Kathy pointed out to me that people work. And so we're going to try to see if we can get some coverage to extend that. But we're taking donations so that we can turn those into a profit for the organization and help support the families that we serve.
All right, that's wonderful. Eva, what's the best way for people to get more information about this event and other things that you all do?
We have a great website, www.familypromisebradleytn, like the state.org. We are also active on all sorts of social media platforms, usually FP Bradley or Bradley County Family Promise. So find us there. Most of those links come back to me, so if you have any questions or need any help, give us a call.
All right, Eva Vanhook, Family Promise of Bradley County. Thanks for coming in this morning.
Thank you so much.
All righty, keep it here. Mix 1041 WCLE.